If you leave the Pendleton campus out, it's not good the rest of the day.
Mr. McClure?
Yes, sir. Hubert.
I thought the homework was due, sir?
Hubert. My first name is Hubert. I don't like Mr. McClure. I'm not that old yet, okay?
Can I call you Mr.
But I
Hubert?
appreciate you calling me Mr. I appreciate the respect, but just call me Hubert.
Can I call you Mr. Hubert?
That's what a lot of people call me, but yeah, go ahead.
I thought the homework was gonna be due tonight, not this morning.
Well, it's due. I did that for a reason.
Okay.
But look at it again.
Okay, thank you. I will.
Okay, here's the whiteboard. Now, let me go back to the.
You better watch me cry.
Here and here. Where's my duties? Okay. Now, in the first when we put the stuff in the first, we got Y. I'm gonna try this, but don't look like it's gonna work.
What?
Let me try this.
Get back on, yeah.
Y.
All the cameras are frozen.
Whoa, pause.
Something wrong?
All
No,
the
sir.
cameras are frozen.
All the cameras are frozen.
Yeah, and ours.
Oh my God, Bailey, we stayed up all night for nothing.
What about the screen that you can't tell because
Well, yeah, that's moving, but
it's moving?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll be so glad when they get us a board. Why? That sucks. I'm not doing that either. All right, we'll do this. There's more than two ways to skin a cat. There we go. On the first, there we go. Really? On the first group, we got Y. Some of y'all tell me Y is equal to negative 0.2x plus what?
136.
One what?
136.
136. That was the first group. All right, now we're on the second group. So we're punching in our handy-dandy calculator. We punched in the second group of 0, 250, 500, 750, and 1500 with these as the Y's. And we go to second, stat, enter, turn it on, go over here to on L1, L2, and hit second, or don't hit second, hit graph, and zoom 9, and there's that one. And you see, all you need to see here is that it's a positive what? Positive slope. That's all you need to see, and it's pretty straight. Now you go to stat, calculate, and go to linear regression. Second 1, comma, second 2, telling you that you're using the first column and the second column. And there is your second group. So the second group is Y is equal to 0.04 x plus 40. Okay, now using the calculator, you've basically got these two linear equations. Now you can take those linear equations and solve and find out where they intersect. So go ahead and do that. I think that will give you C. We did A and B. That's these two. P is equal to negative 0.2. Q, I don't know if they're using Q or not, but that would be P is equal to negative 0.2 Q plus 136. And the next one would be P is equal to 0.04 Q plus 40. I really don't care what you put in for X and Y. As long as you got the formula correct, we're good. So here, I'm going to put P is equal to negative 0.2 Q plus 136. And see if it likes it. Yep. And the second one is going to be 0.04 Q plus 40. Okay, now I want you to, now that you got those two equations, and I'll bring them down here, get them out of the way. Well, if it'll let me. All right, there's the first group. And there's the second group. Now I want you to take those two equations, and I want you to solve them. I'm going to use the elimination method because it's the easiest, in my opinion. So, but I've got to get my handy dandy new jigger, which will take me a minute while y'all are working on it. Get my Word document up. Be a whole lot easier with a smartphone. Things I do for students. There. And we got to flip it. So we've got y plus 0.2x, y plus 0.2x is equal to 136, and y minus 0.04x is equal to 40. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different for you because you might see it on the test. I want to get rid of the decimals because I don't want to depend on a calculator. So I'm going to multiply both the top. Now you could do it all at one time and get rid of the x's. Why am I going to get rid of the x's? Why not get rid of the y's? You can get rid of the y's, but why am I choosing to get rid of the x's?
Find the y-intercept first.
Nope. Good answer, but that's not. Why am I choosing the x variables? Why not choose the y?
Easier because there's multiples of 2.
Good. That's a good answer, but that's not it. What's the first rule? Look for opposite what?
Sums.
Signs. The signs are already opposite, so that saves you some work. All right? Now, you could multiply the top by 100, and that would give you 1, 2, that'd make it to 20. And then you could multiply the bottom by 100 and make it 4. Or you could multiply by 200 and the bottom by 100 or whatever and make it, but I'm going to take it step by step, okay? I'm going to multiply the top by 100 and the bottom by 100. Now, the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to have to depend on a calculator with those decimals. So, that gives us 100y plus 20 what? X, 1, 2, equals 13,600. 100y minus 4x is equal to 4,000. Now I multiply the bottom by what?
Negative
5.
5, yeah.
100y.
Get the, yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Never mind, I was,
Talking to yourself.
yeah.
You answering yourself?
Yeah.
You answer yourself. That's the question. All right. That gives us 500 y minus 20x is equal to 20 what?
20,000.
20,000. And now the x's.
You got a work email.
100y plus 500y is 600y.
600Y.
Huh?
600Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it and you said, huh?
He's on drugs.
No.
Yeah, you're on drugs. Just be quiet.
Incoming message.
Group is Tuesday at 8 o'clock. 633.
I think I signed up for that one.
It's an elective. All right, so 33,600, and I'll show you a trick I learned in the war. You divide by 600. You divide by 600. You can take those two out. Look at there. Isn't that amazing?
Learned.
So y is equal to 336 divided by 6. And you might even be able to do that in your head. Y is equal. 6 will go into 33 5 times, and that'll leave 36. Look at there. It's a miracle. We did that problem without a calculator. Now, of course, that gives you the y, so if you wanted to find the x, you got to do what?
In the Y.
Back substitute. Exactly. So
Original?
take this and BS your way back this way. And I'm going to plug it in the top one because it's nice and
Yes.
got positives. So 56.
Slide the paper.
I'm sorry. There.
Thank you.
56 plus 0.2 times that minus 56 minus 56. 0.2x is equal to, what's 13 minus 5? 8?
80.
That'd be 80. And I'm going to multiply the whole thing by 10. That'll give us 2x is equal to what? 800 divided by 2. X is equal to 400. So our point that the two intersect is 400, comma 56. Now, which one is that one? Well, the 400 is the quantity, and the 56 is the dollar amount. Capiche?
Yes,
sir.
Now, let's see what the answer comes out to be.
Incoming message.
$56. We got it. We got it right. Okay, now, from the beginning, I want y'all to do another one. Take that one and do it. Now, you can do it with the calculator or you can do it by hand. By hand meaning take 2 points, find the slope, then plug it in, find the equation. You can do that by hand or a calculator, whichever one you want to do it. And then, if you want to do the calculator, you can graph those 2 lines on the calculator. This time, we'll graph the 2 lines on the calculator and show you how to find the intersection for those that can't remember. So, it's 9:42. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and punch it in while y'all are working.
Let's take the teeth out.
Incoming message.
So who does the teams have this weekend? Who does Alabama have?
And look it up.
You don't need to look it up.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, they'll probably win. Although Ole Miss has upset them in the past, the last couple of years.
Different Ole Miss team.
So who does Georgia have?
Tennessee.
Well, they'll probably win. If they play like they played Saturday, they'll probably win. Who does Clemson have?
Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech.
I'm sorry, what?
Virginia Tech. At Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. I don't know if
Good shot.
Virginia Tech sucks or not this
They're
year.
good.
They're good.
They're ranked 11.
And who does South Carolina have?
Texas A&M.
High schoolers.
Texas A&M may beat them the way they played against Louisiana Tech. They may beat them. That was awful. I ain't never seen an uglier win. Even Clemson's win was better than that one. I mean, that was a nasty looking win. 1 point. I don't think that coach down there is going to last very much longer.
Mr. Hubert,
Yes, sir.
when we do for our test, since it's
We're doing a
online, is
homework
it going to be as
problem. He's worried
picky
about
as
the
this?
test. Why is he worried about the test?
Well,
Okay,
just
what?
And see now it's gone. Is your test gonna be as picky since it's online as these homework assignments are? Like, if you use the wrong variables, it doesn't. I mean,
Yeah, I tell you what.
Probably,
Hubert,
yes, but I do let you challenge. So if you stay after class and say, Hubert, I want to look at my test, look at number 15. I don't think that's right. Then I'll give you the points. The only time I will not give you the points on a test is when it specifically tells you how to write the answer, whether it be rounding or whether it be use P and Q. Okay, if it's vague, then I'll probably give you the points. 9 times out of 10, I usually give you the point. Now, if the answer is 56 and you have negative 10, then I'm not going to give you the points. But chances are, I do favor the student on the vague questions. Yes, I
do you
will.
go back over the homework, or do you just take the score that we get at face value and just write it down?
I just take the score. The computer takes the score that you made on homework, and it puts it in as 20% of your grade. Whoever asked that easily or.
No, it's just that on the homework, I mean, I would do exactly what he's talking about. I would either, I'd put a fraction that I just forgot to simplify or something, and it was the right answer, but I just forgotten to simplify.
Okay, in that case, do
Completely
a
wrong.
similar question. Do similar question and do it the correct way, and it should override the X with a check.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Everybody should be able to turn in 100 for their homework via similar question. If it marks it wrong, hit similar question, do the same problem. it'll give you the credit.
All right.
If you don't want to do that, then see me after class, and I'll be glad to look at it and give you credit for it. But it'd be a whole lot easier house cleaning if you just did the problem over.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. There's the. I'm not gonna graph it. I'm just gonna go to stat. I'm gonna go to calculate linear regression. Enter. Second 1, comma, second 2, and enter, and write that information down. So y is equal to negative 0.2 plus 121. Now, stat, edit, and I'm going to change these numbers, 0, 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300, and 600. Go to stat, calculate, linear regression, second 1, comma, second 2, enter, write down that one. So what was the first equation? Y is equal to negative 0.2x plus what?
121.
And the second one is y is equal to 0.1x plus 40. Okay, now we take our handy dandy calculator and we go to y is equal negative, make sure you use this negative down here, 0.2x plus 121. And the second one, we'll make it a little darker, 0.1x plus 40. Hit graph. And turn stat plot off. Second stat plot, turn that off. Hit off. Now hit graph. Zoom standard 6. Zoom 6. Well, I guess we should have zoomed stat. Zoom 9. Well, it's probably so far up. Zoom, hold on, let me find the other one. Zoom fit, 0. There it is.
9 pretty much.
Okay, well, anyway, second, you can zoom out and find it. Hit zoom, hit second trace. Go to intersect. Hit the first one, hit the second one. Guess, I have no idea. And it'll take it longer if you don't give it. Okay, you're gonna have to zoom out. I'm sorry. This is a pain in the butt. Graph.
Incoming message.
Zoom out. Or you can do it through the Windows screen and just keep zooming out until you finally get something that's crossing. And eventually it'll cross. There, you're getting at it right now. So zoom out and go over to about right here and hit. And that should give you more of a. Okay, now it's not even graphing. Okay, through second trace, hit first and second line, and then put the guess. I don't know. I think I done blown my calculator up. Put the guess around it, or you can do it. I got 10 minutes, so let me just do it up here. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happened to my calculator. So here we go. Y plus 0.2x equals 121. Y minus 0.1x is equal to 40.
Here we go.
Multiply by 10.
270.67.
Okay, I don't know what that was. Somebody talking. 10y plus 2x is equal to 1210. And 10y minus 1x is equal to 400. Multiply the top bottom by what? 2?
And everything is really cool.
I'll give you 10y plus 2x is equal to 1210. And then 20y minus 2x is equal to 800. And the x's go out. That leaves you with 30y is equal to, what is that? 2010? I have no idea. Somebody help me out.
Yes.
2010.
Divide by 30, divide by 30, and y is equal to 3 times 6 is 18, 67, and y is equal to 0.1x plus 40, 67 is equal to 0.1x plus 40, bring the 40 over, and 3.7 or 370, I think it's 370. Somebody check my math.
It's 270.
270, yeah. Yeah. 270. So 270 and 67. So 67 should be your answer on the question. All right. Now, I know we didn't get to the test today, but I want to talk about the test. So some of you hammies, because y'all already starting to freak already, I can tell. So let's go to my handy dandy whiteboard and go right here. Okay, the test is up and due. What's a week from today? The 2nd? No, what's a week from today? Somebody look.
3rd.
Is it 3rd or 4th?
3rd.
3rd? So it'll be due midnight.
I was
Fourth.
wrong. It was the 4th.
What is it, 4th?
4th, yeah.
10-4. Okay? We will review the test Friday. Somebody give me the date on Friday so nobody will say, oh, I thought that was next Friday. 29. Okay? Homework is due when my Labs Plus says it's due. Okay? So, those of you that created the space shuttle, if you think you know everything, go ahead and take the test. All right? Those of you who want to wait till Friday and see what the test looks like, and then you can work on your homework over the weekend, then take it Monday or Tuesday, whatever the case may be. All right? Who has a question about that?
Wait, so can we look at the test and then leave and then like resume?
No,
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
All right, I was just wondering. Some of my teachers have that.